Okay, here you go. All right. Pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Act of 2021, Act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, maybe I should get new glasses, signed into law on June 16th, 2021. This meeting will be conducted via remote participants. No in-person attendance by members of the public will be permitted. All right, let's start the meeting. Reading and minutes of approval.
Should I move that we accept them?
Yes.
Having read them?
Yes.
Do
Do we have a second? I need a second.
Robert?
I second Alex's request.
All you have to do is say I second.
Oh, okay. I second.
All right, all in favor? Oh, here we go. All right. Robert, do you approve?
Aye.
Alex?
Aye.
And John?
I do.
And me too. Nancy Morris. All right. We need the report of the executive director.
Okay, so actually not too much going on. Well, lots going on, but not too much of a change. So right now I have 3 vacant units. One I have made an offer on today that somebody looked at. She'll let me know tomorrow. The other is accepting a transfer that's going to take place very soon. And the other I'm still screening on. Again, there are 3 units that 2 of them were the kitchens that were getting done. They are done. They just got completed, the punch list for them, except for the one, well, I shouldn't say that. One's completely done. And the other one, that's my first floor unit that I just wanted to put the plank flooring in there. So it was a little bit back ordered because I wanted it to match what was already there. It is in, so it's going to be installed hopefully by next week. Again, the kitchens came out really nice. If anybody wants to see one, you're welcome to do that. If any of you board members want to see one, just reach out to me and I'll show them to you. It's just kind of, like I said, hurry up and wait on everything that you kind of order these days. Things are a little bit slow, but they really did come out great. I did look, like I said, we're in for a few more, but we have to just wait for our next go round of money, which I don't know when, but it shouldn't be too far off since our fiscal year ends September 30th. So
I'm pleasantly surprised by them.
Yeah, they really did come out nice. They're very, very well done, and the contractor did a really good job. Like I said, I've used this contractor before, and he generally does really very quality work, and it was a smooth running project other than the delays, which were out of, nothing that anybody can do. It's just things not coming in as quick due to everything that's happened with COVID. So those are done. I just got notification that they're moving along with the HVAC project over at Framingham Road, but they want to come in on September 27th. They need to do asbestos testing to make sure there's no asbestos. This is what's getting done with everything they're doing these days. So they're going to be checking for the asbestos and that. I did send everybody a copy of the audit, which there was very good. There's nothing at all, no findings. They did, there's some stuff that they did, they did everything except for one section, which you see at the end. It says some of the projects they didn't go through, some of the non-applicables, but everything else went really well, which which I'm always happy about. So that's all set too. I'm going to be going to a conference just Monday and Tuesday this week. It's the annual Mass Narrow Conference. It usually takes place in May, and it didn't get held in 2020 because of COVID, and this year they pushed it out to this coming. It's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm going to go for 2 days. I kind of would like to see what's going on, what's new. Like I said, lots of changes with DHCD, both staff and other things, just with, they're pretty much remote completely. I did get one notice about the possibility of boosters, but it just said that they'll update us when they're released, and if it's possible, we'll be able to partner. They don't know now. They just said, obviously, encourage anybody that can get a booster and wants one to get it on their own, because there's no guarantee that, obviously, if I can get them and I can run another clinic, I will absolutely do so. But they're not that far along yet. The senior center, what's that?
Who was they?
DHCD, yeah, they're the ones that I had put in the application through, but the boosters have not become readily available yet. I mean, some people are getting them through their doctor, but
It's premature.
What's that? Yeah,
It's premature.
yeah, but they just said to keep their eyes open for that. And the senior center said they had a little extra money. They asked me if I wanted to do, in 2 weeks, they're gonna send over like a box lunch, like sort of a cookout type thing of hamburger and hot dog for tenants. I'm gonna send them notification on that. So I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it for what's gone on in the past month.
Fantastic. So we need a motion to accept the executive directors.
Make a motion to accept, sir.
Seconded.
Very good. So we need, Robert, how do you feel about it?
I approve.
Alex?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And Nancy, yes. We need an approval of payment of the bills for $16,229.71.
So moved.
Seconded.
Robert?
Aye.
Alex?
Aye.
Don?
Aye.
Nancy? Yes. I hate when these things move right along.
Well, I'll slow you a little bit, because when it's time, I will additional business.
Great. I gotta be somewhere. Anyway, is there any other business to come before the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, time's up.
It shouldn't, it's not gonna, it's either we can do it or we can't.
Okay.
The Chopstick Committee or Subcommittee is seriously considering how to increase the affordable housing in town. Not just for seniors, but in some cases for people in town, firemen and the police who don't earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and can't afford an $800,000 or more house. But here's the question. We perhaps, and I've discussed this once before, could manage some of them once they come in. And then the question was asked very to the point. Lynn asks, where's the money going to come from? And we're applying from the state and so on and so forth. But here's my question. What expertise do we have to actually, if any, to actually oversee the construction and the league, so on and so forth? I mean, I know we handle a few houses around town. Probably no one here was here when this was built. So
I was there.
Yeah.
I was alive.
you involved with it?
I wasn't involved. I was in 8th grade.
Well, we didn't use your hammer then, did we?
Just that if I was there, I was involved.
I was alive then,
Well,
too.
Alex, we would, if we we would only be involved with construction if we were to build them. And if we did, then it would be, you'd get an architect on board and all that kind of stuff that would,
How much
just
of
like
it-
I do with the kitchens. So
So we could do that much?
if we're the ones that are gonna build them, not if
Yes, and-
somebody else is gonna build them.
Yeah,
Don?
So I reached out to the chair of your subcommittee a few weeks back to try to, I had spoken to Lynn after the last meeting to try to set up a meeting with DHCD to find out what we could have done, and the chair didn't get back to me in time before I believe this person retired. But we would like to, you know what, Lynn, I'd like to get that set up if we can. So the town of Hudson right now is pretty much doing the same thing, Alex. They had, the town donated the old police station to housing. And now through a DHCD grant, they are actually going to be converting it into senior affordable housing. It's out there. We just need to actually get it set up and have the meeting with DCHD to find out what we can do. Lynn graciously offered to set us up with a contact. So, you know, if I can even just get into that with them, Lynn, that would be great. Or, you know, somebody from like, and Alex could be there, or we could set it up. If we could set that up, I'll make sure somebody's there to listen.
and
You
explore
just
if
have to
it-
make sure that we have specifics about what we want to do.
What I
and-
want to do is convert the South Union School into housing. It's got enough, I think, space to house maybe 5 units in the
But
building.
will- But are you looking to buy the building, or is the town, do you think the town's gonna?
I think the town would probably give it to us. If I said we could do this, if you donated it, we could wind up with housing out of this.
Like they
And
did
then-
on the house in the corner.
Yeah, if I can get it
The
donated,
corner of where I am.
I
Yeah.
think they donated if they thought that housing authority would come in and manage the building afterwards, and we get the counts, we get affordable housing, but it's on the state for upkeep and management and things like that, what you're doing now with Colonial Gardens.
Okay. Okay,
Sorry, my dogs are barking. Stop.
We're looking into,
Oh, and that's Sue. You've got her tied up.
we're looking into another similar project in Acton that they're further along on. So try to get a little information too as to what resources they used. In other
Alex, I suggest you reach out to Hudson because they're just starting the project, so they
Okay,
just,
so pressure in their mind. Okay.
yeah, I'd reach out to Hudson and see what they're doing. And I'll forward you, there was just an article in the Community Advocate about
Very
it,
good.
in the last one that had some links and stuff that you might want to take a look at.
Mhm.
Sorry.
okay, I can definitely reach out and try to get the person that it took over for Paul McPart. And like I said, I have done, in Northborough, I did do a project of new construction where we did we did one that's done where we don't own the property. I just manage the 4 units. I act as a manager for these units. But we can do it, like you said, if it is something that's going to be donated to us and we want to turn it into a bidding, thing where we can build units. But again, you have to have the money to build the units. And
Well,
that's,
they
where
have the trust fund, the housing trust fund.
yep, the housing trust fund or CPA money.
I
Yeah,
explained
and-
already that the money would not come out of our current budgets.
And then, yeah, and there's also,
We don't have it.
there was some state money that's. through the
Yes,
different
remember I
bills that
sent
are
you that
coming.
notice?
Yeah,
Yes.
so there's,
Okay.
but we
Let
gotta
me
just
try to
get the
in
ball
touch
rolling.
with the new person. I think his name is Bob Meal.
Even if I could take 10 minutes of his time just to find out what I can do to get all the
We'll
legwork
probably
done
have
for
to,
him.
we'll probably will set up a Zoom meeting. And
Perfect.
that's what- yeah.
Absolutely
And,
perfect.
so I will reach out to him and then I will let you know.
That would
does
be
that
great.
Sounds
sound
like a
fair?
good plan.
Okay.
Thank you, Lynn.
That other gentleman who sits in that, on the commission, I'll email. There's another gentleman first to get involved too, who's very involved with the town budgets and stuff, so. Much more than I am.
Is that Andrew? Is that
Yeah, yeah.
Andrew Pfaff? Yeah, I mean, I think the first meeting could be a quick 5 or 10 minute meeting to find out what we need to do to go back to Andrew and then have all the
We can pick his
committees
brain
and
and he
stuff.
can lead us in the right direction and then.
Yeah,
when it
just
gets
find
more
out,
specific, yeah.
I just get the reconnaissance stuff done, find out what you need.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Sounds
Uh,
awesome. It does.
Okay.
Anything
Anything else? Let's see.
Are there any tenants in? Any tenants participating? Besides you, Alex, because you're very good.
There's no one in the audience.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Oh, yeah,
So-
that's too bad. All right, so I guess we need to adjourn the meeting. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any thoughts?
No.
Don't look at the clock, John.
The next
I
meeting is,
wasn't-
the next
My-
meeting is October 20th, it looks like. And
I will not be here.
you won't be here? Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I guess I can Zoom from California, can't I?
You can. That's the good thing
Are we
about
Zooming?
Zoom.
Are we Zooming?
Yeah, well, according to the town, we have to until they tell us otherwise.
Okay.
I noticed he set us up for every 15th of the month, and I said something to him. He said, that doesn't matter. It's just,
They went
Okay,
6 or
going-
7 months out, just in case.
5:30.
it's an ongoing link. So I guess that's our link. So
I
we can.
reached
Zoom.
out to Vanessa saying that I wasn't able to get this to go to YouTube for some reason. And I don't mind facilitating it once she tells me how to do it. There was no, in the cheat sheet, it said to click this. I got to Zoom and then it was gone. So basically we're recording. So we're meeting the open meeting law. So it's recording to the town website so people can see it.
Okay,
Just
good,
not, they just
good.
can't participate live right now. So
Yeah.
I'll make sure I can find out the hows and whys for next time because I had it working for a second and then it was gone.
And I was just gonna say, Alex, I'm gonna start using your town of Southborough email address. So the problem that I ran into is they told me that I had to go in and schedule my own meeting. The IT person did, and I was like,
Well,
"Oh."
the IT person should be able to give you an email.
So I said, he was like, you have to go in and do it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so finally I just said, I can't get in there. And it was because I didn't have a town of Southborough email.
Oh.
So
You have an address though, don't you?
Southborough Housing Authority, but not town of Southborough. You have
it
to
only lets
have,
you-
No.
you have to have a town
I
of
think
South.
yeah, he gave us all one because I have no,
No.
he called.
You,
and told
you have
me-
one.
Yeah, but I have
I
no
have
idea
one?
what it is.
I think
Yeah.
so.
What's funny,
I have
Lynn, is
one.
I didn't even log in through
Yeah,
my
but I'm
town.
not a board member.
I didn't get in through my town of Southborough. There's a remote meeting email address to use that logs into the account with a password. I'm not going to do it on the recorded meeting right now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think you have to book a meeting. You
yeah,
have to
I
have
can
it
do
done.
that for you. I have no problems helping.
He
out
said
either.
we're all set up now, so hopefully we'll be good. I just
Okay.
wanted to, so
Okay.
like I said.
Yeah,
you can
when I
check
went into
with
every
us.
room, it didn't show anything. I was like, whoa. And I had to go through a back doorway. I probably took 20 minutes trying to get logged into this and it was just bizarre.
Well, we did it. You did it. Thank you.
Well,
And if
hopefully
needed, I
we-
have a town of Southborough email address, so you can always go through me, but
Yeah,
I'll discuss it with you when we're in the
because I
office.
know Robert uses one, and so I'm
if
just
you're on a
gonna
committee in
start
town, you
using
have
them
to
so
have
that there's
one
no,
and use it for
yeah.
open
It has
meeting
to do
law.
with, yeah.
I've never
Right.
seen Nancy's, but.
I'm
No,
always.
I don't have one. I mean, they gave me one, but I said I can barely function on my own. I just,
I always get, also, I get into trouble all the time for using it where they don't want me to use it. And I never do anything on it that I don't mind being public, but
okay, when, if they
easy.
want to learn how to embalm, I'll learn how to do the,
I do.
I don't think anyone wants to learn how
That
to do
sounds
that.
like a good trade-off.
I'll come help.
Oh, John wants to.
Oh, my. So-
Okay, I can do it next, on the 20th, as long as the meeting doesn't go more than 45 minutes, because I have to go get Kyla at school.
20th of October.
Yeah,
Yes,
should be fine. I'm sure we
5:30.
never go any later than that, so.
Okay, no, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if she gets left at school for another 10 minutes, she won't be mad, but I
Are
don't
you
even know
sure
where the
about
heck I'm
that?
going. I can't believe they're leaving me to do this, but okay.
Okay,
Okay,
and
so
I'll get back to you about the meeting when I get.
John,
home.
if you need help with an assistance with looking this stuff out, I'm kind of still dully dust mop and don't do much.
What's that?
I said, if you need help or you need someone to look into this with you or Alex on this whole thing, I really don't do much either. So I'm kind of free.
I think the more people, I think let's do the first thing with
Yeah,
this
once
meeting,
we-
find what we
once
can
we
do,
do
and
the
then
due
after that,
diligence, it'll-
absolutely.
Yeah,
maybe we can set up a
once-
Zoom meeting with a person at the town hall and she can show us all what we're supposed to be doing.
No,
do
no, we're
that?
not even talking about
All
that.
right,
We're
no,
talking
no, we're
about
talking about the new
Union
units.
School.
Yeah,
Yeah.
converting the building.
So once we
Oh,
at least do the due diligence
is-
to see if it's
this
possible,
is
then the whole
easy.
board
The
will get
meeting's easy.
involved. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
yeah, because
All
that
right.
would be great. That would be great. We get this group, we get this committee involved with Shopsy, and then, you know, the
Perfect.
Housing Trust. I think we have an opportunity. I've said this a million times. We have an opportunity that rarely presents itself with that building.
Yeah, I
And,
think it's great. Save the
and-
building.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Hopefully
a
I can get
and
it
the
set up
elevator's
before the
already
next, I'll get on it.
Okay. Well, we
Thank
need
you,
a
Lynn, and I
motion to
apologize it
adjourn.
took so long to.
Don't be silly. Thank you.
Okay, we need a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion to adjourn.
There you go. All
Yay.
right.
Good boy.
I need a second. All right. Robert, are you in favor?
I'm in favor.
Alex
Aye.
and John, are you in favor?
I am.
And so am I, Nancy. And so that concludes our fun and exciting meeting. And we'll see you in a month.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
stop
Bye,
recording.
everybody.
All right, bye.